tension na wani gu so a wo hwɛ yɛn dwumadi ho chia me din ne nana emisa aboafo aboa na brebia yɛde dwumadi ebrew ibine ITS Pro Training Center. ITS Pro Training Center services render ibine SIA and door supervision licenses and CSCS consortium training so now we are 2 days. For ITS Pro Training Center 079 31661466 nomon komwaye. Afi Marcos Multimedia services are almost offer 0744888940. Marcos services be photography, wedding coverages, videos, posters, album covers, business cards, TV, radio adverts, invitation cards, say MC services na offer na so ma metwa video video mfamo na say party bibia video mfamo wa from Marcos Multimedia mbaba betwa ama fefefe. So opese oba dwumadie so ana program bi ye no opese ofre na contribute to a studio numbers na 07956 266936 and now 07960314868 and ne yeba bedi education ho nkomo inya papa adult education and influence ne benefits a ewo mayen ya twe pinnacle amofaba and then ye ne ba be bo nkomo yi twen ye commercial break na ya ba sisi a for ahwefo aha home TV pay attention and when you go so wo hwe no ye wo YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all the social media ahodo no nyinara ye wo so mo a mo hwe yen bi ne Jabo ene Miss Darlington ye da mo nyina asese mo nyina mo TikTok a mo hwe yen ene education hon komo ena ye de ba ya ye ba bedi mo am wo Facebook, YouTube am hwe yen live no ye chia mo nyina do bibi ase wo pese wo frɛ dwumadie so a 07956266 and 0796031488 kaisa ha UK nto bebo UK code na the numbers no so ato aso and ye ne Pinnacle Amofaba education specialist and you know Asia me ni shia na ye me depa because na da Roma na me so university me am fi achichi me so metum awuram bi yeah the Pinnacle na ho te say
na biadom
that's it. Now we didn't know me born here there
Pinnacle Amofaba education
Pinnacle Amofaba education
now there yenyi Amofaba ni fi ho na yenye no Pinnacle education
good
but you see those who know they know
yeah
it you want ya na dey Amofaba no
and some Amofaba na dey good now you go straight to the point no
yeah
Pinnacle Amofaba and as a Pinnacle education Pinnacle education no omo ye hemfo na dey no omo ye ewo international stage ene UK ha no dey na omo ye pote
yo midaseminia say enenso wa welcome me and say waji me ofel so say memra na me di eye school ho komo to talk more about education. The main topic that we are going to be discussing is about how adult education is influencing families in terms of positive influence and as a benefits mpanimfo adisua adult education is bringing to families. Na enona Pinnacle yidimu akotin ye pa. Ye Pinnacle education we have been trading or we've been in service for almost about 15 years.
Wow.
Right. But we got incorporated with UK in 2018. Satam the new Ghana crowded that. And we have been operating. Pinnacle ye juma ye ya ne se ye promote adult education. That's number one. Number two, ye san support adults and pennyfo. Me define adults as obia or between the age of 21 could see the age of 60. Our peso sunya de. Those are the people Pinnacle.
Wow.
And Nientia ya fasa group and I say be our babies why that particular age group. If it's all here, you can family component and I say abusuya. The key aspect of abusuya is the adult behind the abusuya. And Kwarani if 21 economy now they become adults. Adults need to be brave or responsibilities towards abusuya. Na ya na yet say we adults. We use the word adult because may come between the ages of 21 to 60 years. Kurum had the our responsibility.
Yeah.
Na ya na yeding say obey your normal responsibility say bia we no. E betimi aba say bia eyedwedie. E betimi aba say bia ohwe unuanom so. E betimi so aba say bia oyedwuma. Na obesan de adesua ka ho. Sometimes no ya na competing values na say enema e compete because ni nyina ho hia no edoso. And that is where we come in. Nti ye basa ye gyo ofeso na ya boa wo na ya toto a cheche a support and we prepare you and make education much more easier.
Na sese ano obi wo ho a wanyini sane a wo kan ya school yi okobi ache okobi ache ono open baby atna certificate kura obi wa nkwandu achi nti na basa na kwan me na obefa so amu betumedi na ewura school ne mu
a very interesting the chere say memo statistics kakra between 2020 January 2024 till December 2024 Inipa Pinnacle a support one was over 200 people. Out of that 200 people, no, about 53%, 53%, a year between the ages of 28 to 60.
Wow. To 60 years?
Yes. 28 to 60 years.
Exactly.
Obi at me degree. Now, interestingly, no, me somehow another percentage bill. Within that 53% and also so no, a more 30%, a between 40 to 60.
Wow.
Okay. Na adeɛ baako a yɛboa saa mpanimfoɔ wei as part of adult no yɛhu yɛ ne sɛ ɔnkora ne agye adesua ho kyɛn the young adults no.
Wow.
Na interestingly no bebree yɛ adwuma ebi drive buses ebi yɛ adwuma wɔ Canary Wharf.
Wow.
Ebi yɛ army officers ebi yɛ teachers ebi yɛ adwuma with other cleaning companies.
Wow.
The brain so woma ewo other family commitments now so the energy, the will and the capacity to learn was there, and when they came to us we supported them.
Wow. Age it doesn't matter.
As far as Pinnacle is concerned, age to education is no barrier.
Wow.
It doesn't matter your age. Ade ba ko a frame ya na me te bisa me ye interview and I say me ye assessment na the will and the willingness to learn. So what pepa no.
So
that is the most important thing to me. Me who sa ade no wo mu a we will do everything possible I bit me dia boa.
Na so be ni certificate. Na so or willing say obeko school na kwan me na mo fa so a mutumi edin wuram.
I am very interesting. Let me make it clear what program is to say. And your certificate in one year school or Kroma. And I'm making that clear. You do not need a certificate, not at all times, to study in the university.
Wow.
In as much as you have your indefinite leave to remain.
School, no?
Thank you. In as much as you are from EU and you've got a pre-settlement or the settlement scheme. In as much as you hold a British citizenship. But the end, and what is interesting is, in as much as you have got some work experience, without the qualification, Pinnacle can help you to apply for school through the professional work route. Exactly.
Wow.
You use your work experience, any professional references from your employers. Once they are able to confirm that, finito. As it is said.
Into application also moana mobua ni panama fail.
Exactly. Pinnacle or team of staff. Most of the times, the call comes directly to me. I do a lot of assessment on the phone. Then later, I give you information to my staff. The staff will go through that with you. They would help you to be able. Exactly. Because the platform that Pinnacle have is connected with over 20 universities, colleges as well. And a lot of the universities have got partnership relationships with other colleges. And a lot of these institutions also have connections with other professional bodies. And universities in a Pinnacle on affiliations with colleges and professional bodies. Remember a typical example. Pearson, Suffolk, Bath Spa, okay, these are just typical examples. Okay, Metropolitan University, West London University, and these are institutions that they are universities on their own, but through your network and your affiliations, we've got links with them. And these universities, beyond the courses, or the back. And you back Pinnacle, maybe a country back on me. It is a and Kwanzu at the amount, and then be our movie.
Yeah.
Oba, once we assess you, now you share vision, or botae baby our person or the core. Now you so a guide. if you say me I want to make a say Machadi Krumha, and I've been working within universities for the past 25 years.
Wow.
And I'm a fellow of Higher Education Authority. And here back Krumha education and counseling and supporter. And they are and I enjoy doing it.
Wow. Let's say they are in safe hands.
Thank you.
Wow. Now courses na oboa ma yetumi ko wure mu no na online and as a classroom there.
Good. There were a lot of courses. Now most of the courses you know are blended. Make a blended approach. It simply means say some of them percentage online kakra wom, but a greater part of them no you can't say face to face. But the other woman say so they got to the mainstream universities what happens in the mainstream university they say you register your amount 3 days. You have got to attend all your 3 days.
3 days no.
Fully. And 3 days maybe all crumponswa not Monday just only 4 hours. Wednesday maybe 2-3 hours. Friday another 3 hours. So in effect week asa.
Internet say utumi ye wadwuma
good but oba pinnacle wa the interesting thing in the woman say ye ne odi nkomo a ne ya set ye assessment of family setting no a ye hwe universities na e betimi afaw where normal classes are obekọ no e be 2 days a week plus e be another a half day for reading week a reading a yakam day yakam until the maximum classes you would attend will be 3 days. Interestingly, obi okrompo so no ye juma Monday to Friday. Okay? And for those Monday to Friday, we've got weekend classes. Many workers say, I am just coming straight away from a lecture room.
Wow. Wow.
So, and Pinnacle is there to make sure, say, we make education so flexible. We demystify your intuition about education. Say, yeah, how do I even learn? You don't have a problem. Your problem is your will. Or how and or pepper. And once unya that energy, that zeal within yourself, say, me pese mi suya there. Pinnacle is there.
Say, utumi eye wadwuma esan ko school no.
Na so.
Na just say I just say what they one story akeli 2 beds no. Wow. Na unse ayana university no say mo fa nkrofo a ayana omo de maths and English no ta ha adwene pa say uni maths and English a omo ntome mfa ne ade na mo de ne te say maths and English no emerafo yi ne emperenfo en ha omo adwene.
Unia maminka sem cho. Enye all the courses no and I hear maths and English. Okay. Your courses be to say certificate in health and social care. As an example, hear maths and English. Wow. Higher national diploma in business, hear maths and English. Uwa is an advantage because college kwa ede ubeko and uni kwa ede ubeko no be assessment. Okay. It is our assessment no obey no technically representing your ability to speak, to write and to understand basic numeracy. The me picture ni say sa assessment na obey no eboa ma wontimi hu ekwan a wo fa so etworo ekenkan na numbers ni niam kakra no so no wo ye hu adwuma. Enti not all the courses no
energy
any here
English and maths no.
But courses be to say nursing. Who starting nursing straight away. And it is a requirement. So we maths and English. But all the basic fundamental courses are mabubosi. Yeah. Bibi to say business and IT. Bibi to say health and social care. Bibi to say mental health, just the basics. Bibi to say hospitality. Hospitality requires broad. You can hospitality maybe at appropriate time the next meeting because hospitality sector in the UK hano me more another statistics far over 3 million people.
Wow.
Now a sector the BMB UK minor one of the sectors we the financial services sector ikura UK minor hospitality na tourism wo hospitality na leisure wo hospitality na transportation wo hospitality no na tourism wo hospitality no na Airbnb ni hotels
mo na ade
hospitality no na catering wo but you be di hun komo.
Wow. Na particular point. Na say eno eson.
Eho cross sector no yade mu a. And most of the courses for higher national diploma for foundation degrees no you don't need maths and English. Enti enuanom se woni maths and English a emane how se woni maths and English. The best thing what you frame me. Once you call me na you assess we are you be guide you. Now so what you school ni bia.
Mo TikTok and Facebook, YouTube mo share nyina no ye ne Pinnacle Education. And AD adult education and influence and benefits ye ma ubenya and ye no ebo hon komo George Mutaki ye da wase sewa ye da wase ama ye da wase Teddy Mays so ye da wase mo so ye chia ubibia Mike Man ye da mu nyina se Pinnacle amfaba aba na ye bon komo na bomade ne tie bi metra krom ha me bokri ne nko ana nkofie na UK de u be pie ha as say wo certificate go certificate no e wi ase baby is accepted to wo bana so wa me certificate ni bi ende na tena we kura ase enti ne bomodi na tie bi na ma Pinnacle on fa nwura education mu na Pinnacle sisi ano omo a ye mo wo benefit so agi aban sika kwaku agana fo efene kwaku ye so ye be ye da na school ye atumi akobi
oni hu ni problem ni wo mu ne se wo gi benefit wo se wo nyi benefit wo obetimi asua de as a matter of fact sisi aye wo hoi wo hwe UK aban ne hihye kura wo de ba one wo benefit na so kura mpo no be kakra no a lot of them will be forced to go to work. Because aban ne budget mu kura sisi no
I lose
or percent or save about 2.5 billion or they be call other sectors. The benefits kura anye ho beka.
You say yes disabled for kura dey twetwetwe benefit.
The nima no be brave so beko. Because I see enye sika kakra dey be push ko share defense budget mu. I see enye sika kakra dey push ko share NHS. It is going to be chopped from different sources. Ya na mpani forecast em say say yes susubiri bi ansa na da bone no aba. It is all tete wenu nyina na yesese onuo bi sa ho ne say fiama osa emfie 9 nenu achi ne yeda wo mukuro mpo ne se on ye assessment wie through student finance na loan na ye de be ma won we nya kura no enye about 13 minimum 13,000 pounds.
Wow.
Afibia
let us say wo ko na emfie 9 yan ko atumi jiri kosi wo dan
minim me kire Bulgaria fo bi ade enne waji e de aye adwuma e bie one restaurant.
Wow.
Me kire Pakistani fobi ade and now twem back in where sunny back in Okodawa. They've opened their toffee shop and it is thriving. Ghana new woman back one on also your support no 3 years ago. Ose na sase kura no ntobi. Enti no ofo se sika na eye daachi sika obetua. Enti se ne nsaka de a ene ode beye adwuma ene ode asi ne dan. Ewie.
Wow.
Osan your degree asa
pay so. Say yesi ko school na yentua oka
na no chikura mpo no so no ne cleaning company bi na ye adwuma ne ehia supervisor me ne okasa yi ya san fa no as a supervisor
o ye adwuma san ko school jisika
na ne ye dekora wo mu ni say esa ise sika oje no eye below 27,000 pounds unti bosome eye student finance loan ye te no eye less than 200 pounds bosome.
Wow. It is wajidi akoye na adwuma and just only the new be no san dia
sika na ye below 27,000 pounds no you pay less or nothing.
Wow.
Okay, enti wenu nyina ye nkuransha e wo say se wo krom ha take advantage of the environment that you are. Yeah. and then benefit from UK education. Now, what I'm going to be highlighting on a lot, even it's not all about the money, but if you are an adult, now you are able to go through the university walls or college walls. Number one, it shapes your own lifestyle. Number two, you become a role model for your family. Number three, your knowledge is broadened. Medebeko trim. Miedi kain. Esesan wa wabrabo utimi fa university dining and college dining we are esesan wabrabo. Ne yetuso mienu emma wadwen mu do adwen niam bi.
Yeah.
Na ne yetuso miensa ubeye dupon a model unipetitru ma wauma ene wobusua. The last graduation ceremony I attended here was last July. Now my students need be graduating. Now woman back or starting, you know, no 56. Into 4 years never can hono. Oh, you know, now over 60. Now then a year fed that day I cried. Say a friend mommy on your second class upper.
Wow.
Now the mommy and son. Ijinan in chain. Now what share a year university for gone ebi. Now ordinary check ashaso. Now oko J the certificate. Now or walk it down the aisle. Now or buy ye. Now the money and nana.
Yeah, I get
a manu. Now she was crying. And metiho, that was the joy. And I call that the pinnacle experience.
A good pa we share Nigeria for omo mpanifo omo pe school kopa nti no okwa no we pave way the ama ebusuan nyina na maame no de wa be wi ase no akọ university awie na wo na wudi na chi ba no na wo de wo beka say onko university ni bia na nti na a good pa say wo be wi ase a school no tumi mia wani na ko say to be honest with you say wo sika te say den na say wan ko school ya nipa mfa inshallah mbu society ni mo
very no dear. It's quite an interesting scenario or an analogy, so to speak. But, me dear, kakra, bibi kakra, me nana, kufi dam kwa ne kansimbi. O se yedro kakra nyame kakra. Chese ska kakra school kakra. O kambo mua.
Na ye mua.
Ah, na ye mua. So na unye sika ne se den. Ubehia sebe won akọ school kakra na boa wo wetimi ya
mama na ji na ma uzika sa mama
unko ntimi nya
obi kwa betumi dia wo wani because uni makankan ni matro ne hwe obi be fa zika kora ebuwe Arsenal football yese ojina park so bo sa na yese ne yere de paper bar so onsan wo kankan kora hwe ja kankan no wa himfa no school yi nkoye wasan say wasan na right ni ya de ama oba no. So ko school ni bia saka
at least even in the heat of the moment no obetimi ahwemu kakra what is happening
yeah
na fe watch say train mami nwie enti school ni de enye necessarily the certificate no enu nti na ohwe nkomo a yedi ni ya mato ni din how adult education influences our lives in the UK. Me and me ne work say 25 years ago na me pra e wo Leytonstone. Na many Waltham Forest na yejuma. I was a road sweeper. No disrespect to road sweepers.
Yeah.
But a juma na me yeno.
They say oh Bobra, you need to move forward.
Na me pe hymns pa Methodist hymns. Nti me to nyom na me twa Leyton Lord kwan na ani ase ho na. E no bi hu me no ma me flyer say paper say. E say school bi se metimi akobia. Nyame adom na me wod ne metimi de akọ. Nanso ma masa me be ko school. Me basa me bo dwuma. Na me gi paper no. Na me ko start here. Kakra. Up to a doctorate level.
Wow.
It doesn't matter situation be a womb. I keep saying and I repeat it here for the will or pepper. Unyanya noa we.
Ma men so men share me there. A couple of years ago, me say is it 2 years ago now? Me wo na or baby friend me broni baby. Or friend me Mr. Chakum, do you want to go to university? Na me ma go the university me we school so many years na university there me kwaya dem wo. I'm say yes, I will go. Also, are you sure? I'm saying I will go. No, just let me fill form so phone so sa and the pa. Omo frame interview or Baspa University. And me call no mbisa me. Martin English near the minibi. I did school my code that me minibi. And almost say training be na my I'm the way to as in the way to say the way to affide health and safety level 1. Me dey no to almost say they accepted me. For health and safety level 1 no. English and maths no mu here. Health and safety level 1 and then I found myself in university nyame boa BBNC ba next year July I'll be completing 4 years in uni.
Interesting.
Yeah. Education was a minute there as a sort of who Jimmy B. Is ano obi antumi mfa university mesisi me mezo makobi nana kwame wada nana emisa keep it up nana kwame yada was papa Joe ya show papa e TikTok Osai Kofi yada was say wo hwe TikTok Gladys yada was Vida Abena Vida yada was Makemani Teddy Mines yada mu nyina ase ama yada mu ase mo hwe TikTok ubetima first studio yi yada no maso no atodwa etwegu so afidie no achi ubetima fa ye ne Pinnacle Education na e bon komo na Pinnacle se me woba ketwa ana me woma na me den na metue nkole yi akoma child care na metumi akọ school sisi azay child care class is very expensive.
Very expensive.
Very expensive. Into me see there na metue child care yi ama nkole na metumi akọ school.
Sasemo a wokan a very interesting na lecture room na lady back na me chere na there. Oka chere me say because of child care ntino sisi a wonu kra wotwa so omu bi nka ho bio
because
I say na o manager saying ozo ba ko pe and I'm say na ba ko dey adan what are you waiting for and also Pinnacle o dey saying and I'm so me was 6 me nwie ye kra afi no atai na no mogoni how do you take care of them and a bit this serious and I'm say it is Pinnacle Education. Now to answer your question no and you just say room and they say abino within the student finance component or component to cater for child care. Just say
wawo no aban betua nkola na kana wako school no
wako school no so your son what your friend a child grant. Okay?
Chire mu child grant ni ne e na child care no eno nso ni ne
child care no any the odi betua wo nanika.
Say uko school no betua kwala na e ka mu bi na wahwe na ma
mo and for being an adult opening kura wase suade no abani sama wo grant and grant no the minimum between 800 ekwa kukusi about 1,500 pounds say uko school keke ni di kan ye tua school fees amount ni eto so mienu ya ma loan be almost 16,000 a year ni eto so miensa ya ma grant yeto so nine asama child care class account. Ntino
child care no utua na back and say untua na
child care na a component of it.
You don't pay.
Obetua na kakra. But no class sometimes be awkward and make say ni nyina depend upon we income. If it's anything below 27,000, that's it. So when you nyasa 4 key components amabobo we nyina so. Enti so what if now say the biya me de metena faako me de kwakunu ana magi ahia me de twa me dan ka ma me ntime kwa e biya me dan ka so bete but ade ba ko asese wo hu ni say the value of education is more than and is more better than the rent na ye tua ma wo no.
Yeah, Pinnacle mi twa wa no eye no kwese sisi a no hwe UK krom ha e kro dia na eye ebianzu ni ho ayese eko backwards. Sisi ano ya security ya ye say ya 40,000 a year bi de wo benya but wo hwe expenses this time na ye na a table can 40,000 na ye de ma ye ano entume nkoba enti ye suade ya na ja ye lecture ba ko ba na o ka che say construction management no we are wadwuma no pay no share from 60,000 upwards. Kwa ko 250,000 nti no just imagine say watuma yire ho akọ school na wo ye adwuma na yetua o be say at least 70,000 going kura na sika better say wo besua ade because adwuma cleaning na ade awe aban twetwa benefit no mu
ebitwam amre bi baba e
o twam baba obetwam o twam ba
na mesa maw scenario bi hwe COVID time yetena fie be 2 years right 2 years na yetena fie no mental health ekosropa okay fast forward between this time I a woman say wo sorry na what fa ko wonim say me de nkwara ne ko school me ko sua de meko ha when you ba ho so no na day no so leaving the four walls of that environment no kra woman no and going to sit in the class will be kra mo asere wo be sua bibi it even reduces your level of thinking okay say interestingly wo be say bia me ko school kra na e mami homework ni ade a me den na maye say wo ba pinnacle wa ya kira de kra wie no de wakọ na oburo ni no aka race kontomre. When you don't understand exactly what has been taught, come back to Pinnacle. Pinnacle would organize extra tuition
amount
for you.
Wow.
You would pay that only a few pence kakrebi na obetua per hour. But whatever has been discussed for which you don't understand, which is making it difficult for you to do your work, come to Pinnacle. Pinnacle will not, and I repeat, we don't do students' assignments, but we sit with you. We've got a team of teachers who will sit with you and teach you in your own language. To say, we say, and one is so afraid. Look, Pinnacle, but we teach a mommy. And they are mommy when we are the enemy you. I would arrange, get you the tutor would arrange classes with you. And you know what you acquire chere wade na wonte ase no uba na de abeto no arrange online obe chere ade ni mu akere in your own
language, breaking it down
into simple terms for you to understand and for you to be able to do your work.
Wow.
So why stay at home? I didn't think necessarily fee.
Yeah,
the opportunity is there. Take advantage
of it. Na Pinnacle our jai bebreba Ghanaian community yani ya yere ndo bia ya kunyina yesikasem remember musika ensomo ade bia mo dem yere ko benefit ho enti na de bia awadejai enti no mu ko school.
Exactly. Go to school, add some income, go school per income ni bika ho na wa se we ye minua ba ana we ye minua berema ana we ye me wofa ubefa the four walls of the university no be we 4 years no ube hu say o life enu bi bia kra sesa o level of nkomo am be di level of argument ni niam be kra be ye ofie no e be sesa
o ye kra so de bu be ma
my friend, I've been away. In school, they watch you in a breath. I've been said, me for your presentation. You know, that alone, the joy of it. And don't forget to say, me search what DB because my catcher was say Chrome education and then me do near me. When you say, oh, share Chrome education, no Chrome pa. Say, oh, share wo as a ja, wo as a na. Now, umana wa won Chrome ha no. Won necessary wo kire nkwara na de 60%. Me some another statistics. 60% of wow issue. Enti mpay bebre no eya na mpanimfo ta kase bi asese academics ye kase bi se family abusua enna eni eja etimi akọ school kakra no na onya mere e de boa e support oma nkwara no from the beginning
nkwara no excel
na won so atimi akọ school kakra no nkwara no excel
wow
enti se wo ye na wo ye ja wo ye nuaba a wo tie mi a ade ba kon se wo hu ne se wo ye role model eno ne influence na how adult education is influencing your families. The first influence wow ma.
Yeah. Nesa akwara no hu se ne maame na ne papa na akọ school. Nti on so nje eja no na abrewa ne akọ school na wo akwara na beka se hu je eja.
Nti oba na oye niema bi a niema na obeye no wo abrewa na akọ matra. And you are a role model. That is one of the first influence. And a second influence, adult education eboa wo esisi nkrofo say sabi meme kwadwesi edu mako school nti no me yira anko school nti eno krade de bia na me running away from that argument because me nim sabi ye nua ma menum ni bia onya sabi ni nancy but ni nancy class but senia obi behavior senia oye ne nema no obi a ena ade ba konkora ya na eye ne se binkum dware ni me ma example baako me class baako oba ni okunu neti ho university baako amewo oba no ni okunu ne ba university oba na ye foundation level obema na ye ne masters.
Wow.
Okay, enunti ni nyina gina se ne ye be ya ye be boa ye ho
hu se eya na ememma ne de eya na they don't worry much so obe worry oba onye educated but oba ye educated or worry be ma onye educated eya na a problem kakra ma no.
But gradually yes, that was the olden days. Say enke bia wo bi wo fide ya tum na families be emma the experiences you would be surprised. The church say no akwakoye say together no technology yi barriers efi niema bebre mu. And even though classroom is very important, and niema bebre okra minimum crofo a afre pinnacle. Na me no edi nkomo. We are ma refer say look, yes our courses way online yewie. Na we yewie a na unya bibi kakra sua bibi kakra online after that brae ho. It is see anokrampo no say nye direct qualification a obi hia. There are a whole lot of online things that one can do. But maybe the megidi any say education any barrier.
For do
education so for do. Okay?
Yeah.
But education e ade ba akopɛ. The will so wo pepa no.
So obesua de no. Wow,
that is the most important.
Well, go pal. Yeah, that was say o hwe Emmanuel Kakra me akasa makonta taba kwa ufo ye chiamo makonta taba me hu ho ye da mo TikTok, YouTube, Facebook cha ye da se jao ya nso ye da se papa Ozako ye da was papa sorry Gladys ye da mo nyina se mo hwe James ye da was TikTok se mo hwe yani Pinnacle Education ena eshi aye bon komo na Pinnacle mu wo branch wo Ghana na
ai
fa go through Ghana no
ye wo
ko wo ha o person okofa ne baba na se ne bibi
ye wo branch wo Ghana na branch na ye wo Ghana na your office wo Nkran ye wo Awoshi DVL building ni mu a
Awoshi DVL building ni mu
wura Awoshi DVL building ni mu na odu Awoshi na obisa Awoshi DVL na wo kwan ho just off road kakra building ni mu a first floor obe wura obe floor steps na kwa obe se Pinnacle Science na bobo walls no
wow
sa
obe time the phone numbers no atudwa amai kakra
your phone numbers no ye wo Nkran no obe ye fan say 0244 963 404 and I say 0247 992 150 and I say what is so fresh numbers ni nyina no we nya kora no a on from me UK number
no
ai na
UK for UK dia no so tudwa
079 47 15 2878 me sense subio 079 47 15 2878 now mama nko Ghana de na obi say no
yeah
ye Pinnacle Ghana ye gina ho ma enema miensa Pinnacle Ghana ye gina ho ma enema miensa number 1 international education
yeah
say wo Ghana and any other African country now person oba krum ha besua de Pinnacle de obeba that's number 1 number 2 Pinnacle work so wo person obeye adwuma ewa berochi
mutume so de nipa be ye adwuma
exactly now what the necessary qualifications ni ade nyina me sis wo fidie so and on air say Pinnacle ye ma work permit we don't nemum ye be kire the opportunities a obefa so
a obetume nya
with qualifications na wo no na wa ye wo application online na udi anya akwanya no akosua ade anawakoye wadwuma that's number 2 and then number 3 maka education international maka work and ye wo Pinnacle education and kasan so fi and nije semne se Pinnacle ne ICM Institute of Commercial Management they say yidikese it's a lot of the professional courses health and safety cyber security data management, business administration, hospitality. Most of those courses, professional courses in Inano, see Pinnacle. From September, you be running, you be start here running in your office.
Wow.
And no be blended. So we come say, and I will come price of me price of food na. And I say be a wo nsawom, baby a wo biano. Ubetimi aye online. Teachers na ni obedi nkomo. But so one crying within the environs there. And one day pen I'll be back my office. Classes no will be held in my office. Na nije semene say adwumayefo open to workers. You be running daytime, you be enumere. Ti be to say evening classes. If you say we are saying e wono. So we adwuma nko a bisa ho say adwuma me yi qualification be na metimi aye de abata adwuma no ho a daachi ebetimi apagya me.
Yeah.
That is the vision a wo ye adwuma na wo qualification korempo a ese so san bisa. Nti enu nti wo ba hwa no so say ye na obedi nkomo. Say cyber security ne full say beboa wa. Wo be ye cyber security professional course no. Na wo de P adwuma na wo ye no so. Nti ye ba data management ne sa ne mani nyina ye boss wa pe wo yi certificate na to. And ICM qualification is accepted ye gitum wo wiase afane nyina. It is say you UK.
Eno kwa na ka me ba baby say certificate na Ghana na say UK.
It's a professional qualification to say ukra ACCA, to say ukra SIMA, to say ukra SEM. It will be ukra no any degree we, but no ye diploma and I say certificate in cyber security, in data systems, in data mining, in hospitality, not the P the degree no ye so that obey specialist in that particular area. And you know, the woman say professional fees now be to £50. And now why would you exam fee in pounds? Kakrebi. Not tuition fee no crowd here. Ye Pinnacle, ye yen for mom. Wait me to yana kakra. So that we be that blended, you know. Enti nipa de bebre krompa on a register be start September no. Bebre ye adwuma. Enti no pon adwuma na ofa ne tablet. Na okọ online na ne teacher one engage. Say it's a technology enti I eliminate barriers for education. It doesn't matter where you are. And then where we SS no nyanya adwuma nya na uti
necessary we kosun ade en kan fa so wo so.
Good.
Obi tumi tene fie be 4 years. Go school bra na necessary we
nia wo no ho. If you say ye we say aye wo no, say nipa e wo sika. I'm telling you, entrepreneurs, when ye won sa no adwuma. They are the richest people. If we are seeing and I say it on air. And so don't sit down idle without doing anything. It's in your professional qualification, be can one, or even if you don't have, and use that to be able to do something for yourself. Now this is where Pinnacle comes in, because you're ho see a bebo. The Pinnacle Ghana, you homa niema miensa. Number one, work. So whether in the health sector, whether in construction, whether in hospitality. 3 areas. Now,
requirement no let us say mutume buana nipa no ba ha be adwuma na requirement a Pinnacle hia na bi ni ne
me de ade a me hia ene say me ma wo kọ efficacy website
home office.
Thank you. Go and look for the requirements na on hia no. Get those requirements, bring it, let's talk, let's advise you. Me yen staff as Pinnacle company yen tena kokwa mu kuku document farm obi it doesn't connect with us. Nti ko ne kokohwe so person obeye construction wo krom ha then requirements na onhia wo kohwe na ode aba me a guide wo ne tufo uni bia maka tro se koye course we we are can certificate in boom before you even look at the next step, and we offer those advice even more. Ghana for a lot of the fitter for a lot of construction guys for when you miss any plastering bebre. A lot of us in Sri Lanka, they've talked to us and they are even studying, doing some of these courses so that we get certificate at war. Now we are now person the German language can and now person the English can and also cry office or you be guide now they can so that we can say any win in album now for partner for Pinnacle my ready pay yanko na yenso ya boa a check internet so aboa amwa hwedwuma na wa ye staff aboa amwa ye application na wo de atum ye frɛ ne ye interview na wo pass ya na wakoye wadwuma ye de Pinnacle ne aye hwehwe. That is about work. About international courses so a send me di kan ye no there are about 20 universities no won ye adwuma. Me san wo university back on Hungary.
Wow.
International Business School.
Just mutume bo bin so man school Hungary.
Oh yes. Budapest. Iti all the documents send yen ni ahwem what you be kitu before registration ni ya boa no your assessment no apply so betimi at your school fees nko now betimi anya documentation to support nko there na ukọ mpem bebre no eya na nkrofo bisa scholarships. Okay, enti ne ya na metu on for say enye de bia na sese de ni to scholarships so sometimes we have got to make the move. Okay, and a ba ifie eye Ghana so a lot of the professional courses and also so no a lot of things are happening. It's Pinnacle there e be fie a enye course wo but a back room and so a UK residence and so enuanom ensese yetena fie. There is opportunity in education. Na momien take advantage of that opportunity.
Pinnacle fa UK number no etudwa biom. UK phone number so no fa tudwa biom ehu hia papa.
Yo
UK phone number so no.
My number is 079 4715 2878 079 4715 2878.
Yet for your Pinnacle and Mofaba and as a Pinnacle
me for we crank.
Yeah.
When a person hear information, we me your website www.amofaba Pinnacle Education. It's a long word. Amofaba Pinnacle Education. Bonina, or the oko Google search kra. Obo Amofaba Education. Just that word. It be ye link in your website amount. O call your website and so information I discuss and then ye can ho asemi. Ni nyina wo ho. But so person o ti original Amofaba no ko ano kasa dia and your frame number no. I am there to talk to you and to give you whatever sort of advice that you need to help you to progress your education.
Wow. For your Pinnacle Education and a share education and influence and benefits Ubenya UK and Ghana. So what they will buy and now busu any bees or messuin dear or abuchira. I just want a Pinnacle Amofaba, Opesa Oko hungry, or Robert Kowakusia, the UK Hanswa, yes, our branch, our Yama, Ganemo, a building, a Kwana, Pinnacle was a building, no more office or Ghana, no?
Yes, you are wishing. I was DVLA. DVLA ni ye baby a vehicle licensing and on ye cars MOT hono. Ye dan kese fe.
Let's just say yera kwan.
Oh David. We don't do a wishy. Also we patcho DVLA office no way. A whole dining in a DVLA for no office there. But first floor no. Pinnacle.
Oh. Wow. And let's just say yera kwan. Enye yera kwan. Ye ne Pinnacle Amofaba se omo branch na wo awohye DVLA building nimu. Uko awohye DVLA building nimu e na Pinnacle Amofaba Ghana e base UK Hanso de ne de ofre Pinnacle na say ko website. Uko ubo Pinnacle Education e be yi ama information bi a wo hia biara. Upese oba bruchere besua de na aba be adwuma so a Pinnacle Education ye dimo akotena pa. Pinnacle time to time yebeshia na yatoa yenkomo boyi so na yewie no ye 1 minute for wrapping up my na ye fadwumede nkwawie na wuma yebesa afrobium
yo de me beja atiefo nyina ne se sebe obi man so na ye nyina yaba ye ba se ye bepi bibi akodi na nso yaba ha na ye bepi bibi akodi no ese say it me take advantage Bible no krampo say or say take the best out of the land baby out on IBC no make that place fruitful for yourself. In as much as we are all here within the UK, we are within the environment, you know, the laws are changing, a lot of things are happening. Ask yourself, where do I stand in the next 4 years, in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years? Be a role model for your family, be a role model for your children, be a role model for your society. Jina homa wabusia, jina homa uma, nebeye dupon, na ni petit trubi ma wabusia. But to be able to do all this,
yeah,
and you can't do that through anywhere without talking to Pinnacle.
Yeah,
until let your education be your
Pinnacle. No kura and say one ko school political party kura position kura mo position kura yeah ma until so one ko school no be akwa be ne name sa yeah ma position and they make catch it until ko school
no be ko school
ko school no dey who Pinnacle no fa nko education na nso ko sua de until so be ne na party no sa wo ye wute ne kura de ya catch
na so nipa no so person be politics nso ai
ana suade na wakasa fa ye wadwuma papa bia sisi a benefit na ban twa na otwetwe mi to wan ko school na usika nko so ye no be koda
ya do be serious but I begin to say etie for enema ya bobo so yi is been of immense help to etie for na obi a person friends so we are more than willing say ye beboa na bibia etimi akosko. Have a good afternoon.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, da mo share ye nyina ase ye ne Pinnacle Education na ebebo enkomo and the vida ye da wase o hwe Toto Gladys ye da wase Osai Kofi ye da wase Jao Echa James Nana ye da wase Faustina onse ye da wase ma contact ban kwafo ye da mo ase obi a o hwe bia Gospel Shastre onso ye da wase International Gospel artists yadawase Councillor AJTV Councillor CATV Ghana ewosuhum ye sister station ye branch baako aye bie ne ntemu hwe Councillor AJTV ewosuhum to the bia ye no ye show ebom together mo hwe Councillor AJTV show yi obetuma hwe no TikTok YouTube obetumi so hwe no na Namisa TV anase pay attention eno so ye channel so a obetumi ahwe wo ho ye da mo amodum mo hwe ye nyina ase papa next week yankopon bo a ye ne obo ba je adofo ne ba ye friend A1 casesu ena ye ne ba bebo enkomo wo ha ye da mo amhwe ye nyina ase na emisa ene Home TV UK team yakramon
yo onia Yeah, that's sense so.
So me da ase pa.
Yeah.
So me da ase.
Yeah.